Welcome to the City Council meeting for Monday, October 4th, 2021. We have in attendance with us the following city officials.
Mayor Kathy Catazero Perry,
Good evening.
Safety Service Director Barb Sylvester,
Present.
Chief Counsel Bill Bartos,
Present.
Chief Engineer Jason Popil, we're grateful with you. Community Development Director Samantha Walters,
Present.
Economic Development Director Dave Maley.
Present.
Is there anyone else from administration I might have missed? That's it, Madam President.
Thank you and welcome for all that have attended. Under number 5 on the agenda is where the public can speak on any topic that doesn't appear on tonight's agenda. And then again, under number 17 is where the public can speak on any topic that did not appear on tonight's agenda. I'd like to ask council to please make sure your mics are off when you're not speaking to cut down on background. Thank you. Roll call.
Creamer,
Present.
Gregg,
Here.
Hearn Kane,
Here.
Lewis,
Present.
Littman,
Here.
Lombardi, Sloots,
Here.
Starrett,
Here.
and Barrett.
Here.
Roll call of 8 present.
Councilman Lewis.
I'd like to make a motion that we excuse Councilman Martin Barty.
Second by Councilman Starrett. Roll call.
Gregg,
Yes.
Hearn Kane,
Yes.
Lewis,
Yes.
Littman,
Yes.
Sloots,
Yes.
Starrett,
Yes.
Barrett,
Yes.
and Creamer.
Yes.
8 yes to excuse Councilman Lombardi.
Councilman Lombardi has been excused. Councilwoman Creamer.
Thank you, Madam President. And join me, stand up and join me with the Lord's Prayer and pledge allegiance. Our Father,
Lord in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever and ever. Amen. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, Councilwoman Creamer. Madam Clerk, the minutes of the previous meeting transcribed and open for public viewing.
No, they are not. I'm still working on getting used to our new website.
Okay. We're number 5 on the agenda. For anyone from the audience to speak on any topic that does appear on tonight's agenda, if you wish to do so, please come forward, state your name, address, and topic you wish to discuss. And please limit your comments to 3 minutes. Seeing none, we'll move into a new miscellaneous business. Does anyone have anything? I will probably not be here next Monday for the meeting. Introduction of ordinances and resolutions. Ordinance number 141, 2021.
An ordinance authorizing the Director of Public Service and Safety of the City of Massillon, Ohio, to enter into an annexation agreement with Perry Township, Stark County, Ohio, for the annexation of parcels number 4301532, 4301533, and 4301534.
Councilman Starrett.
Thank you, Madam President. First reading.
Thank you. Ordinance number 141, 2021 has received first reading. Ordinance number 142, 2021.
An ordinance amending section 943.05 stormwater fee collection of the codified ordinances of the City of Massillon, Ohio.
Councilman Hearn Kane.
Thank you, Madam President. It is my understanding that the emergency language has been removed from this ordinance. We will give it first reading.
Thank you. Ordinance number 142, 2021 has received first reading. Ordinance number 143, 2021.
An ordinance amending the rules of Massillon City Council by amending Rule 19 of Section 121.02, Rules of Council of the Codified Ordinances of the City of Massillon, Ohio.
Councilman Gregg.
Thank you, Madam President. First reading.
Thank you. Ordinance number 143, 2021 has received first reading. Ordinance number 144, 2021.
An ordinance making certain appropriations from the unappropriated balance of the 1238 Probation Services Fund for the year ending December 31st, 2021, and declaring an emergency.
Councilman Lewis.
First reading.
Thank you. Ordinance number 144, 2021 has received first reading. During unfinished business. Councilman Littman.
Thank you, Madam President. As I'm looking at proposed ordinance number 143, 2021, it refers to an attached Exhibit A, and I do not have an attached Exhibit A as part of this legislation. Mr. Gregg, is that something that you have available to you?
I believe I have that. Yeah, I do.
I would like to have a copy of that as well. It did not come with my
Do we have
information.
that handy yet?
Thank you.
Okay.
And I also just noticed that ordinance number 142 says environmental, and then the ordinance it says rules report, so I will make that correction.
Thank you. Anyone else? Petitions and general communications,
There are none.
bills, accounts, and claims,
There are none.
reports of city officials.
We have the auditor's report for September 2021.
Councilman Lewis,
Make a motion that we accept the auditor's report.
second by Councilman Gregg. Roll call.
Ern King,
Yes.
Lewis,
Yes.
Littman,
Yes.
Slutes,
Yes.
Sterrett,
Yes.
Barrett,
Yes.
Creamer,
Yes.
and Gregg.
Yes.
8 yes to accept the auditor's report.
Thank you, Madam Clerk. The auditor's report has been accepted. Reports of committees. There will be a Streets and Highway Committee meeting Monday, October 13th at 5:30 p.m. and a work session will follow at 6:30 p.m.
I think that's wrong.
That was bad from the last one.
Sorry about that.
Not a problem. Our next committee meeting will be next Monday, the 11th.
You want the holiday?
Next Monday, holiday.
Yes, Columbus Day.
Tuesday the 12th.
No, we don't observe, council does not observe Columbus Day. I will be taking the day off, but I will be here Monday.
Thank you.
That's the way it was when I started.
Mayor, would you like to address council?
Good evening, Madam President, members of council. Just to give you a quick update this evening, some commercial projects that are in progress. ABP Induction is adding a $400,000 addition onto their building. Barron Street Building Addition is a $250,000 addition. Chipotle Mexican Restaurant has pulled a building permit, and that will be located at 2600 Lincoln Way East. And then, of course, Five Below is going to go back out to Massillon Marketplace, and their new store is $475,000. We had some questions, I believe it was last week or the week before, about the demolitions, so I have an update for you tonight. Out of the $100,000, we have spent $86,242.50. We've completed demolitions of 2 houses, 2 garages, 1 residential structure with an attached commercial structure. We have 3 demolitions under contract, additional demolitions, and 1 pending application. We also have a new website. It is disability friendly. And for those of you that will be in the parade will be November the 20th Lineup is at 4 p.m. and the parade kicks off at 5 with the celebration after. Thank you.
Thank you, Mayor. Resolutions to request council members. Public calendar, none. Third reading ordinances, none. Second reading ordinances and resolutions. Ordinance number 138, 2021.
An ordinance making certain appropriations from the unappropriated balance of the 1203 Community Development Block Grant CDBG Program Fund for the year ending December 31st, 2021.
Councilman Lewis.
Second reading.
Thank you. Ordinance number 138, 2021 has received second reading. Ordinance number 139, 2021.
An ordinance making certain appropriations from the unappropriated balance of the 1203 Community Development Block Grant CDBG Program Fund for the year ending December 31st, 2021.
Councilman Lewis.
Second reading.
Thank you. Ordinance number 139, 2021 has received second reading. We're number 17 on the agenda where the public can speak on any topic that did not appear on tonight's agenda. Before I open that up, I'd like to just make a couple of comments. When the public comes up to speak, it is not Q&A, not question and answer. It is not a debate. And I'm going to ask very nicely that we do not cut down the city employees. That you keep your comments positive. If you have something to say, that's fine, but we will not criticize the job of our public employees. If you do, I will hammer you out. Having said that, anyone from the community want to get up and speak on any topic that did not appear on tonight's agenda?
Hi everybody, my name is John Salvatierra and I live at 1660 Park 4 Circle in Massillon at the Augusta Lakes allotment. And the reason I'm here is we've had a meeting with the mayor and a lot of people from the city of Massillon. And we discussed a lot of things and with the developer behind the property. And what we're getting is a lot of rain and all this water is coming onto the property. So you probably all know that because we've been here several times before. But anyway, we want to know if somebody can give us some updates on what's going on. The things they've done right behind my house and the 3 or 4 houses going down to the corner, all they seem to have done was build up this ledge higher and higher, which is going to put more water into these yards. Okay? I made a suggestion at the meeting we had with the mayor and again all the other people that from the city, that they put a swell back there. And they haven't done a thing on that side. They did do some work on the far side of this retention basin, detention basin, whatever they want to call it. And also, Ed, I read in the paper something about you said that the city streets out there shouldn't have all this heavy equipment driving up and down on it. Well, believe me, it hasn't stopped. So that's just for your information. But anyway, I just like to know, and Jill came out the other day, she's been really good. She came out the other day and we went back and we looked over all this, so I don't know if she's got any updates for us or not. But that's pretty much why we're here. We don't want to cause trouble. All we want to do is save our property out there. And this is just ruining everything in that allotment. We loved it out there. Now it's become about every day. So that's all I have, and you know, I just hope you people will understand that we need something done. So thank you.
Thank you, John. Hopefully at the end of the meeting, maybe someone could talk to you. Anyone else from the community?
Hi, Kathy Whitmer, 2100 Championship Circle.
And as John said, well, in the meeting with the mayor and Mr. Roseman, Mr. Smith, and everyone else, we were told it was going to take 3 weeks to correct our problem. He's been out there 3 days. One day, 20 minutes. One day was maybe a little over an hour. And then they came out and they sprayed green stuff to grow grass. I have never seen anyone out there to inspect it to see if what he did do is going to help our problem. Why he put that green stuff down already when it's supposed to take 3 weeks and he's only done it for 3 days. If someone can give us an answer on that. Also, we have read in the paper, in the Independent, that there was supposed to be an access road, or they were fighting for an access road for all this heavy equipment. Now, this heavy equipment starts like at 7:30 in the morning, and they're not quiet. And that is more of a retirement area for people. We have few with children, but 7:30 in the morning on a Sunday or a Saturday morning, and they're coming down that road, and I have pictures of them. They're not little trucks, they're semis with heavy stuff on them. We have fought numerous times with the safety director about stopping it when they were doing the homes for the Parade of Homes. We wanted to know why they were using that road. I noticed the other day behind Mr. Rink's house, the one semi went down, the whole truck just dipped down in that road. They are sinking our roads. And I don't know why they can't use it up off of Richfield Drive when there is a road right there, because I've walked it, and they could be right there at the blacktop. They come down Sunday morning. Semi made the wrong turn. It turned in our circle, made a U-turn, and went back out and went back up off the road again. They use ours all the time. We live off of Championship and Par 4. They're using that circle as a turnaround. Our roads aren't going to take much more. I'm telling you, they're going to end up crushing and sinking, and you're going to have a big mess. I don't know why. I mean, Richfield Drive is right there by that circle of the new Championship that is going up where the new allotment is. Why they can't come down there? I've had a comment from one of the workers. They didn't want to get their trucks muddy. Well, they're work trucks, buddy. I don't know why you're using our roads. They're going to ruin them. They're definitely going to ruin them. I have a question, and I know we're not allowed to ask questions, but someone can check into it and let me know. One of our neighbors wants to know why they were unable to be here this evening due to a little family crisis. Why they're waiting till next year to drudge their ponds behind the golf course area instead of doing them now, because once we get our snow, once we start getting our October rain, November rain, all that's going to drain, and it's all going to go back behind our homes, and it's going to flood them again. So I just wanted to know if someone could check into it, why they're waiting till next year to dredge these ponds. Okay?
Thank you, Kathy.
Okay, thank you.
Kathy,
Yes,
Lisa, sign the paper.
yes.
Thank you. Anyone else?
Yeah. I'll put my 2 cents. Peter L. Rink, 2085 Championship Circle, Southeast Massillon. Just a couple things. When we did have the meeting with the mayor, when we did have the meeting with the mayor, and Joe was there, and I was present, the end result of that was my understanding that there was at least swales cut in behind John's house and further up, not mounds of dirt. So that's a total surprise right there. Again, you know, that was the understanding that I left there with, and a lot of other people left there with too. So why that's not being done is beyond me. You know, as far as the hydro seeding that was done and all that, you know, if they're done, it's a far cry from being finished. The other thing is about the heavy equipment that Kathy referred to. That equipment, we're talking about blacktopping equipment, rollers, and, you know, huge equipment coming down that road. And yeah, it dips right in front of my house, so I don't know what's going on the road or anything like that. Maybe that's something to look at. But can't there be a weight limit put on that road while this is going on? Is that within the city's capacity to do that?
I honestly don't have an answer to that, I'm sorry.
Okay, no, I'm just throwing it out there. Somebody looking into it. That's it. Thank you.
Thank you.
I'll try to sign this, but I don't know if you read it.
Anyone else?
Hi, Madam President, how are you?
Good.
I heard your thing here. I'm Larry LJ, to look at 2954 Veterans Boulevard, Southeast Massillon, Ohio, Legends of Massillon. I heard your comments here before the citizens get to speak, Madam President, and I want you to know personally from me and many other residents, I don't think it's fair. I think that the City Council, you're sticking up for the mayor. We have a right to speak about what's going on. We had a mayor call me a liar. I misspoke about 250,000 because I couldn't get information. It's 250,000, excuse me, for all the Getz building, okay? I don't think you need to spend a penny on that. It's 250,000 for the Getz building, including the bathrooms. Okay, I still think it's wrong. So I owe the mayor an apology for that. However, she did say I'm a liar in all things. I'm not a liar in all things. A liar means you know about it and you actually know it. I didn't know about that. First off, I want to go over this by Samantha Walter. Sam, I received your voicemail requesting an itemized cost estimate for the Getz building project. The email is to notify you that the city does not have an itemized cost breakdown. I tell you here, I have it right in my hands. I think it's a joke. You don't like me to talk about, or any of my residents to talk about the administration, but I'm sorry, Mayor. Residents have a right to speak. You may not be favorable to you, but I think it's very unfair for Madam President to play this game with the mayor and to let the residents not have time to tell it like it is. It may not be in the tone that it is, but what do you want, Madam President? What kind of a tone do you want? What do you want us to say? Do you want to have to write this down? I didn't go to Washington High School. I didn't take mathematics from you. But I feel this will be my last time, and I feel it's very unfair for you to do it to protect the mayor of Massillon. She called me a liar. I'm not a liar on everything. I didn't know about it. And number two, she wants to spend $250,000. Well, all along, we had the streetscape people down there. She comes in afterwards, the mayor, Kathy Perry, and she says, you know, how is it? Everything's great. When they went months and months and months. My goal is not to cut the mayor down or not to cut the city engineer down, but we have rights to give for the city of Massillon. And I just think, quite frankly, Madam President, you're not playing fair about this. I really do. I mean, I've been around a lot. This is not my first rodeo. This is not my first in business. This is not having meetings. Maybe what happened is I rattled the mayor's cage a little bit too much with some of the truth, and that's what the problem is. That's exactly what the problem is. And just briefly, because I had a lot to say about it, but I will take it in there, Madam President. This is my last time here. But I want to talk about, because I did tell Darlene Shirley, who's a friend with the mayor, about the Acton Metroplex magazine that come out. This is my last time here, but it's a nice magazine, and what it is, it's direct mailed to 4,500 people. It's a B2B magazine, business to business. And I talked earlier to Darlene, the wife of Kurt Shirley, our District 29 for us. And Darlene's friends, as I said with the mayor, this is a product from Gannett. This is positive, okay, so you guys will like this, okay? When somebody said, it's something about the Repository Independent Beacon Journal, they all got together. And you remember the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex. Anyhow, they want to make the business as a whole here, and I have no problem with that. You got a car dealer that wants to sell cars. It's a B2B thing. I can see polymer packaging, my friends over there, using it. This is a good thing. So if you're wanting Massillon's part of it, Madam President, it is. It's part of that too. So it's a great thing. Lots of content in it. Darlene said she'd be able to be here. I won't be here anymore. But she said be willing if the mayor would ask her. And they have to pay a lot of things. And then also I want to thank one friend, Mr. Jim Porter. He was the publisher of the Canton Repository. A friend of mine used to eat his hot dogs all the time. This place in Belton Village. We start laughing a lot. And basically, he was involved in getting this. So it's a nice thing, and I want to thank you for letting me speak all these years, Madam President. But if any of my other residents would love to come back, I've been an advocate. I'm not going to be coming back here, Madam President, because I just don't think that you're running this right by saying what your comments that you said prior. Thank you, Madam President. I appreciate everything else that you've done. Thank you.
I will respond to Mr. Blumenthal.
Okay.
I would never, ever want you to think I didn't want you coming back and speaking your mind. I appreciate your comments. Sometimes you have some good ideas. I just don't think that we need to tell people that some of the city officials, and my comments were never about the mayor. They were about the engineering department, that they're not doing their job. I think all of our city employees do their job. May not always be what you think is the right way, but I would never discourage you from coming back and speaking. And I hope you reconsider. Anyone else? Seeing none, Councilwoman Kramer,
I make a motion to adjourn.
seconded by Councilman Letton. Meeting adjourned.